Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And we're going to talk about the Amber Heard Johnny Depp situation as it pertains to Aquaman, right? We're going to talk about this because apparently the head of DC Films is Walter Hamada, the guy who had a beef with Ray Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to testify and say
Allegedly.
Allegedly. He's going to testify claiming that allegedly Amber Heard was not in any danger of losing her job on Aquaman.
Objection, hearsay.
Objection, hearsay.
Even though he'd be the person that would decide that.
Yeah, because she said that she suffered, some damage to her career because of all the drama around this really messy divorce. And, she claimed that her role was reduced in Aquaman 2. Now, there's some people saying that her role was reduced because, frankly, she can't act her way out of a paper bag.
And the chemistry wasn't good.
The chemistry wasn't good and all that, but she's claiming it's because of all the drama, and Walter Hamada is going to come out and say, hey, actually, no, that's we weren't going to fire her because of that. Now, he doesn't have any say over Johnny Depp because he's only in charge of the DC side of things, as I understand it. But pretty interesting development. If that comes out, that's going to be another damning blow against Amber Heard because she keeps coming up with these stories and they keep getting shot down by people, including another one, which we'll bring up later, that Kate Moss is expected to be called as a witness. Now, Kate Moss was with Johnny Depp for a while, and her name was invoked during a story that Amber Heard was telling about stairs. And because her name was brought up, they're going to call her in as a witness. And apparently this made Johnny Depp's lawyers very, very happy.
Yeah, I saw they were like, he smiled too. He was like, did they just do that?
Yeah, because if she,
He was shaking his head. He was like, yeah, go.
So now if Kate Moss comes in and testifies, she could either say, yeah, that never happened, or, they could have her as a kind of a character witness and be like, yeah, Johnny Depp, did he ever hit me the whole time we're together? No, he didn't. Because she actually seems to think very highly of Johnny to this day, as does Winona Ryder and some other exes. Not all of them, obviously, but some of them.
I mean, when you break up with somebody, usually the person you break up with does not like you forever. But a lot of these people say nice things about him. Yeah. I'm just like,
Yeah, I haven't heard a whole lot of people be like, yes, Johnny Depp can eat shit and die, after the fact. You think he'd have a whole slew of women being like...
because usually even ex. Usually you're not like, the ex doesn't sit there and say nice things about you. But
usually not.
These exes, for the most part, do.
Yeah. So,
well, I mean, right there tells you something about...
Fantastic customer service. I can't complain. He gets 4 stars out of 5.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're going to talk about this before we get into it any further. Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. Over 268,000 subs. Woo! Thank you so much for the support. So you sent this over today that Walter Hamada...
Yeah, I saw this.
Walter Hamada from DC Films is reportedly going to deny Amber Heard's claims that she was going to be ousted from Aquaman 2 because of all the controversy.
Right, because I guess she was claiming that, because of the Johnny Depp issue, that was why she got booted. But then, from my understanding, they were claiming that if they cut it at all, it was because of the chemistry, not because it had nothing to do with Johnny Depp.
That she sucked, basically.
Right, basically.
She sucked, and you're dragging the movie down. And I'm sorry. This aside, she's not a good actress. She really is not a good actress. So this is coming from Screen Rant. Walter Hamada will reportedly deny Amber Heard's claims about her role being cut from Aquaman 2. Heard made her DCEU debut with a brief appearance in Justice League as Mera, and she was fine in a brief appearance, but then she was the co-lead in Aquaman, but it did make a lot of money because of Jason Momoa taking his shirt off. Heard was brought back for the upcoming sequel, which finished filming in January of 2022 and is scheduled to be released next year. During the highly publicized defamation trial brought against Heard by Johnny Depp, the actress testified that Warner Brothers significantly pared down her role as Mera in Aquaman 2 as a direct result of the legal issues involving Depp. And also, 4.5 million signatures in counting to get her removed.
And it's like she also testified that she was released from her contract and is unsure if she'll appear in the sequel at all.
So she might wind up on the cutting room floor. And apparently there are spoilers for the movie that she basically gets injured and is sidelined for most of the movie. And then she shows up again at the end. So it could just be that they're like, yeah, your whole arc doesn't even need to need to exist, and also people hate you.
But they only pushed it clear back to next year, so who knows what they can change between now and then.
I'm waiting for the touch of Zaslav to come in and just use his Midas, or is that minus touch,
and
just
reshoot some things without her or somebody else. Anyway.
You know what? Let's just cancel these movies, because what the hell? Well, actually, Aquaman made a shit.
No, I don't
think
they'll cancel Aquaman, but it's totally possible that they would. Let's go and just reshoot
Tinker.
different Mara.
A different Mara.
Anyway, go ahead.
Now, a new report from Deadline reveals Hamada will testify in the ongoing Depp-Heard defamation trial and deny the actress's claims about her role being cut from Aquaman 2. According to the report, Hamada will tell the judge and jury that Heard suffered no negative reaction from Warner Brothers in regard to her Aquaman role as a result of the legal action brought against her by Depp. Well, yeah, wouldn't that be something?
If he had to suffer and she doesn't.
Yeah, that Johnny Depp lost,
He got out of ousted from Fantastic Beasts.
Yeah. They had to buy him out. It was like $10 million or something like that. But then they'll probably ask him, well, then how come Johnny Depp got cut? And he'll say, well, that's not my department. I'm just the DC Comics guy. I have no say in that. Probably like, it was Ann Sarnoff and she's gone.
Yeah.
So anyway, and honestly, Fantastic Beasts would have probably done better with Johnny Depp in it,
I don't know if it would have. The last one was so blah.
It was pretty blah. But people boycotted for that reason, The Warner Brothers executive, now, this week, we don't know if he will be next week because Zaslav, is expected to take the stand virtually on Tuesday, May 24th. So tomorrow, the current DC Films head will testify as a rebuttal witness for Depp, who claims to have been fired from Fantastic Beasts and Pirates of the Caribbean, which is Disney, of course, as a result of Heard's allegations of domestic abuse and assault against him. Heard's recent testimony mirrors Depp's claim. So basically, she's like, no, I was the abused one. I lost opportunities. I lost movies, too, because of this.
Except she didn't.
She really didn't. So yeah, this is going to be really, really interesting. Now, speaking of debunked stories or potentially debunked stories, Kate Moss, former girlfriend of Johnny Depp, gets to testify now because Amber Heard invoked her name.
Yeah, that was dumb.
She's done a lot of really dumb things. Yeah, Ellen Barkin did not like Johnny Depp very much, but so far she's the only one I know of that has not had kind
I
things.
didn't even know Ellen Barkin had dated Johnny Depp.
I didn't know it either.
I'm like, is she a lot older than him or something?
Yeah, she's like way older than he is, I guess. But yeah, coming from People, Kate Moss to testify in Johnny Depp Amber Heard defamation trial after Heard's stairs remark. So this is also supposed to happen on Wednesday. Moss, who's Depp's ex, was referenced by Heard 36 earlier this month during the latter's time on the stand while discussing an alleged altercation between Depp and Heard's sister. The Aquaman 2 actress said her sister was near a staircase in the line of fire trying to get Johnny to stop, which reminded her of a rumored incident between Moss and Depp. Rumored. Whitney's back was to the staircase and Johnny swings at her. Heard testified, I don't hesitate, I don't wait, I just in my head instantly think of Kate Moss and stairs. And I swung at him. She continued of the alleged March 2015 incident. In all my relationships to date with Johnny, I hadn't landed a blow. And for the first time, I hit him, like actually hit him, square in the face.
Well, that's going to help your testimony.
So she's the hero. He didn't push my sister down the stairs because I clocked him one because he deserved it.
And so I admitted that. I hit him, but I hit him because he swung at my sister, but her back was turned and didn't see it.
Yeah,
Isn't that basically what she said?
Yeah, yep.
No one saw it, but I swear.
I was the hero. Depp's lawyers were spotted fist pumping when Heard mentioned Moss's name during her testimony. I did hear about this. I'm like, what's going on? Presumably because it gave them the opportunity to bring in the model as an impeachment witness to dispel the rumored incident. And she's actually apparently Kate Moss has had nothing but nice things to say about Johnny Depp, that she was a wreck when they broke up, but she could trust him. One of the few people she could trust with anything. And and we had Winona Ryder too, has said very kind things about Johnny Depp. And like I said, it must have been, fantastic customer service or something.
Yeah, because usually when your ex is like, no matter what they did, they're assholes.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, people can actually have a pretty amicable split and still hate each other, for reasons.
These people still like each other. They get along.
Yeah,
so I don't know. I mean, this is going to get really interesting the next couple days.
It is, and this is all coming to a head. And I think regardless of how this plays out, whether or not Depp actually gets the $50 million he wants, I think that he looks much, much better, and she looks unfathomably worse.
Right.
I mean, And it's not the alt-right Nazis that are fabricating whatever. She has done damage to herself.
She keeps lying, gets caught.
She keeps getting caught lying. Yeah. I mean, and it's like, if you can't believe, and that's probably going to be the closing argument, is like, how many times have we busted this woman for lying just during this
alone
trial?
Yeah, in this trial.
You know?
So what else is she lying about?
Right.
And then it's going to be, you know, but then you have I keep looking at the video where she's like literally posing for the camera and then she's crying. She's like, then she stops and she glances over to make sure, then she goes back to the flash goes off. And then she puts the tissue down. And I'm like, that summed up everything right there.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap this up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.
Now he's just tasty, delicious, rotten flesh meat, which I can consume. Don't read into it too much.
Just like our museum, the cafe's open and brewster is eager to serve. I don't think this was in the show. Run, 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 run. Oh, you got splatted. Oh, she was begging and you kicked her in the face.
I don't care.
Hey guys, Squid King here, and today we're in a...
Not girl boss at all. She is not a material girl.
She is not. Oh, it's Christmas time here in your mom. Nobody wants to join your mom.
What?
Like, I can't even cook kid cuisine right. I would last about 2 minutes with Gordon Ramsay.
What? Where is he?
He's hiding. He's hiding from you.
Better.
Oh my God, you got the axe.
Walker, does this look like Steven Universe? Let me punch him! Well, I'm just here for the wax. Right where you belong.
Get in the dirt.
Well, that was a combination of events I probably shouldn't have put together. Anyways, let's open this bottle too.
Chica Pinata. Is that official?
Oh, no.
There's a bootleg.
Hello. I'm sorry.
Hey guys, it's Diamond Tool.
Let's make a farm.
Like and subscribe and buy my merch.
I mean, while you're here, you guys should like really like and subscribe and buy our merch, all of which we have.
That is true. You can't run them carrying trash. You can get away with one F-bomb per PG-13 movie.
I wish I'd known that sooner.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to wrap this effer up.
Yes.